Hello students, today we are going to talk about two strategies that help you to read long text and gather information without reading each word. Sounds impossible, but yes, it is possible with the help of these two tools, these two techniques, skimming and scanning. These are helpful tools that we can use when reading a text and gather information quickly. So the keyword here is quickly. When we have to read something quickly and find some information, we usually employ these two tools, skimming and scanning. Let's take each in detail now. We'll talk about skimming first. What is skimming? Skimming involves running your eyes quickly over a text and looking for some information. It lets you pick some of the important parts of the text without having to read the whole thing. You need not read the whole thing. Just have to gauge the main idea of the text, and it should be really very fast. So the fast is the keyword here. You don't have to be slow. You have to be very quick and read the text very quickly. Now, what is scanning? Scanning is sweeping your eyes over a text and looking for specific piece of information. So the catchword here is specific. When you're looking for some specific information, we use scanning. Let's see, when do we use scanning and when do we use skimming? Let's talk about skimming first. Skimming is really very helpful when you are reading long text, and it allows you to pick up the main piece of information without having to read everything. When you just want to have the main idea without getting into the depth of the text, we use skimming. And what about scanning? Scanning is again very helpful to use when you're looking for specific piece of information about a topic in a large piece of text. Now, how do we do this? How do I do skimming? How do I do scanning? So again, there is some step for that. First of all, for skimming, we need to look for bold prints and images first. Then we can start at the beginning of the text and guide our eyes over the words quickly. Last, you may read a few words in every paragraph, perhaps even the first and the last sentence. And then you would be able to gauge the main idea of the text just by skimming. And what about scanning now? Scanning, you have to start scanning by moving your eyes quickly over the text, looking for important words or phrase that you have been asked to locate. When something catches your eye, slow down and read the information. Let's practice skimming first. Suppose you get this text and you have to identify the main idea of the text, so you will employ skimming here. What is this article all about? Let me read this text for you first. Climate change poses a significant threat to global biodiversity. Rising temperatures and shifting weather patterns are disrupting ecosystem around the world. One notable impact is the loss of habitat for various species, leading to endangerment and extinction. Additionally, ocean acidification caused by the absorption of excess carbon dioxide harms marine life, particularly coral reefs and shellfish. Changes in temperature and precipitation also affect the distribution and behavior of many wildlife species. So when we skim this text, we identify the main idea as climate change impact on biodiversity, including habitat loss and effects on marine and terrestrial species. So this is actually skimming. Now let's practice scanning. For scanning, if you get this question, what are the themes of Austen's novels? And here is the text. So you need not read the entire text. We will just locate this word themes in this passage, and here is the word themes, and the answer is themes of love, class and the role of women in society. So simple it is. This is called scanning. So just to recap, when you have to find the main idea of the text, we use skimming, and when we have to locate any particular information from the given text, we use scanning. I hope you would identify what strategy is being used here in this task. I'll read out the task for you. First question, when you're looking for your flight number at the airport information board, it is an example of skimming or scanning. Second one, if you're traveling and holding a brochure, what would you do to quickly get informed about the city you are visiting? Third one, to find your scores in the spreadsheet, what would you do? Skim or scan? And the last one, looking through a magazine to check what articles to read is an example of skimming or scanning. I'm sure students, you would be easily able to attempt these questions. And one thing to note, that skimming and scanning are not only for academic purposes, they're actually used in real life situations. So happy reading and happy learning. Thank you.